Hello, my name is Abigail and welcome back to Polyglot Progress. Somewhat recently, we got a request to make a video explaining the CFR scale, and with good reason. It's something we talk about all the time. We use references to our CFR levels in pretty much every video we make regarding one of our languages. But I'm sure there are a ton of you out there who don't totally know what we're talking about. And are a bit confused when we talk about it. So today, to clear things up, I'm going to be making a video on what the CFR scale is in 2 minutes. To put it simply, the CFR scale is a way of measuring your level in a language. I'm going to mess up unless I read this off my phone, but CEFR stands for Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, and it's essentially just a way of measuring your language level. Though the scale was designed for European languages, there are classes and things for non-European languages that now use the CEFR scale. However, when it comes to language exams, not every language chooses to use the CEFR scale. For example, Japanese goes off of the JLPT. The CEFR scale is broken down into 6 levels: A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and C2, with A1 being the lowest level and C2 being the highest level. Though these are the only official 6 levels, there are other sort of made-up levels that people use when referring to their language abilities. For example, people often refer to A0 as the level before A1, but because the levels are designed to be given based on exams, you can't really test into being an A0, so it's not an actual official level. Similarly, people will sometimes say things like B1 plus or in between a B1 and B2, but again, because there's no exam that could prove that you are at this specific level, they're not official levels on the CEFR scale. It's possible to be tested and actually receive official status as one of these levels through institutions such as the Goethe Institute for German. Where and when you can take these exams varies based on where you live, but you can look around online to find exams in your area. These exams are usually based on writing, reading, listening, speaking, or all 4. By taking an exam, it's possible to prove your level in a language for things like employers or school or a visa. However, it's also possible to find a chart that explains the communication guidelines for each level of the CEFR scale. While this isn't official and something you could give to someone like an employer or someone giving you a visa, it is just a way for you to better explain your level in a language other than just intermediate or beginner. For example, I don't like saying that I'm a beginner in Bulgarian because I've been studying it for a while, but I'm only like an A0, A1 still, so using the CEFR scale just gives me a better way to talk about it. Overall, the CEFR scale just gives a standardized way of looking at proficiency levels in European languages. And that is the CEFR scale in less than 2 minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to be leaving a few interesting links down below, such as one that sort of discusses what your CEFR level is based on what level you're at in the UK system. I know I'm not from the UK, but if you're doing A-levels or GCSE or something like that, it might be useful for you to see where you probably are on the CEFR scale. I'll see if I can find one for the United States too, but I think it's also pretty easy to go off of that one. You can kind of line up where you'd be approximately. Other than that, if you're new here or you're not aware, we are doing VEDF this month, which means we are posting a video every single day for the whole month. If you're interested in more language learning content, then definitely subscribe so you'll be notified when we put out new videos. And give this video a thumbs up if you'd like to see more very condensed explanations of language learning things. And also on that note, anything that you'd like to hear me explain. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.